2 weeks ago, I was at my favorite supermarket. You won't believe it. I picked up a Titus sardine for my bread. By the time I got home and I opened it, I was surprised to see that the entire thing is half the size. It has drastically reduced. Then it dawned on me, using my macroeconomic sense, that is shrinkflation. Today we are going to be talking about shrinkflation. What is in it for you? In this video, we'll look at some of the stuff we need to know about shrinkflation. Understanding the basic concept of shrinkflation, reasons for shrinkflation, drawn back from company side of what shrinkflation is, something companies need to watch out for when they are making their shrinkflation policy, and we are going to explore real world scenario on what shrinkflation is all about. My name is Olabode Ajetomobi from Learn City. So first, let me tell you what shrinkflation is all about. Shrinkflation is the practice of reducing the size of a product while maintaining its price. That is, the price is not changed, but the quantity has extremely been downsized. It is also referred to as package downsize in business or academic research. The concept behind shrinkflation are gotten from two separate words: shrink and inflation. The shrink in shrinkflation relates to the change in the product size, while the inflation or deflation refers to inflation. Shrinkflation is basically a form of hidden inflations. Companies are aware that customers will likely spot product price increase, and so opt to reduce the size as against increasing the price of that particular product. From a company perspective, shrinkflation is a useful way to boost and maintain profit margin without drawing too much attention. How many of us have seen the gala or the Titus in recent time? What they just did was to reduce the quantity of what was in it rather than increase the price of that particular product. This tactic is most commonly executed by FMCG, fast-moving consumable goods. Retailer or manufacturer often engage in shrinkflation to combat higher production costs. When inputs such as raw materials or labor shoot up in valuation, that is when companies use shrinkflation. Market competition. Companies might also resort to shrinkflation to maintain market share. Let me give you an example. In the ride-hailing industry, there's a company currently in Nigeria that is ready to wrestle market share with Uber and Taxify. What they did was to reduce their service package so as to fit into other consumers. That way they can conveniently enter the market with Bolt and Uber. So when we have market competition, shrinkflation is always being used. Shrinkflation tactics can also backfire badly. Most people won't notice small changes to the size of a product, but if they do, it could have a detrimental effect on consumer sentiment towards the perpetrator, leading to a loss of trust and confidence. As a customer, I will give you the secret to finding out whether you are currently being explored through the use of shrinkflation and other policy by FMCG. One of the best ways to notice shrinkflation is by spotting a redesign on a package or a new slogan. This may signal that the company has made a drastic change to that particular product you are enjoying or you are consuming. A perfect example of shrinkflation is when there was an increase in the cost of cocoa. It had direct impact on companies that produce candy bars. Rather than the companies increasing the price of the candy bar, they reduced the size of the candy bar. That is a perfect example of shrinkflation. Hope you have enjoyed this video so far. If you have any question, put it in the comment section below. Visit us at learncity.ng for more educative content. If you like this video, subscribe, share, and put on the notification button.